at the neighborhood games, right? And he was hilarious, and he's doing his thing in Philly. He performs at Helium Comedy Club from time to time, and he's come here tonight to give you a little taste. So please put your hands together for Alejandro. Morales. Love that name.
And I picked on
Hi everybody. My name is Alejandro Morales. I can't actually pronounce it correctly without hacking up a piñata. Have you guys heard this Lady Gaga song, Alejandro? Yeah, because everybody on my Facebook friends has heard of it. Everybody, they're like, have you seen Alejandro? Do you know this song? I'm like, yeah, you told me yesterday. That was cool. So the song came out. Lady Gaga came out with the song Alejandro, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be my year. Like, this is a song with my name in it. It's gonna be it's me. This year is for me. And then I read that the guy that she wrote it about, Alejandro, that he died of a drug overdose while holding his breath and masturbating. And I was like, well, what's the take home of that? Like, what's my lesson? Like, do I stop shooting up or do I stop masturbating? I can't give up both. I can't. Can we get a round of applause for LaTice, please? Woo! My eyelashes have never felt better just from being around her. Just from being close by. I once watched the YouTube video of LaTice wrapping her hair. I sat there for 5 minutes watching her wrap, and I just was waiting for something to happen. Then she's combed her hair around, and then she wrapped it up in a bandana, and then she said, and then she was like, okay, now I'm ready for bed. And I was a little let down, and I deeply apologize for my ignorance. I thought she was gonna do black people magic with her hair. I thought she was gonna like wrap it up and then unwrap it and then braids, cascading down, magic braids. I thought it was gonna be on like a David Copperfield level, like wrap it up and then unwrap it and doves flying out. She wrapped it up. She said, "I'm ready for bed." It felt like the finale to The Sopranos. I was like, "That's it? That's it?" So like I said, my name is Alejandro, so I'm actually, kind of ethnic. My parents are from Chile. Are there any Chileans here tonight? They're probably in the kitchen. So Chile, in case you don't know, Chile is this very narrow country on the west coast of South America. It's just this tiny sliver of a thing. It's basically 5 guys standing like this with a palm tree on both sides. So essentially, since my parents are ethnic, that makes me a person of color. In my case, that color is pasty.
Yeah, I called him white.
So I'm the whitest South American you can meet, basically. Right? So I will still steal your Honda Civic, and I'll hook it up. But I'll leave a note, dude, I stole your car. And then I'll play the radio at a very reasonable volume. So I love to eat out. I love to eat out. And I live in Philadelphia, right? So recently I traveled to Columbus, and I was like, oh, these people know how to eat out, because they had outdoor dining, but they had like real outdoor dining in Columbus, Ohio. They had these like huge parcels of land and these big patios out front with all these tables and all this room, and I was like, Philadelphia has sold me a bill of goods. This is not outdoor dining in Philadelphia, it's eating on the sidewalk. It's, I was like, you're not eating out, you're eating exhaust and hot farts. If somebody can lean out of their passenger window, smack you in the face, and steal the tiramisu right off your plate, that's not eating out. They stick you on the sidewalk next to a building, on apple crates. It's not eating out, it's a hobo picnic. All right, so I have a day job. I work in pornography.
Woo!
Yeah. You know, I don't work in front of the camera or behind the camera. I work in a cubicle. So it's the most boring job in the adult entertainment industry. But I have put, since 2008, I have put 5,000 porno movies on the internet. You're welcome.
Ow!
Thank you. You're welcome. See, this guy knows what I'm talking about. It's hard work. I mean, yeah, it is hard work. You know, because I'm sitting there for 8 hours watching people have sex and don't have a private bathroom to take care of business. You know, so I can't compete with these ladies. Hi. I know, you don't want to hear about my job in porn, but you know, it keeps the economy going, I promise you. That's all that's left is beer and porn in this day and age.
We don't get together.
So, pornography and blah, 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 blah. So, you know, it is sort of a cool job because I can work what I want, I can bring my dog into the office, but it's still like, it's like working in porn is like being like the hottest guy in prison. Like, good for you, you're still screwed. You know? And you still have to deal with the same corporate BS. You know, like whoever coined the term multitasking should be bludgeoned, strangled, and stabbed simultaneously for efficiency. And the whole thing gets old. Especially, you know, it used to be a lot of fun talking about that I have a job in porn, you know, at a cocktail party. You know, it used to be like, oh, what do you do? Well, I work in accounts payable. I'm a temp. I'm a paralegal. You know, real boring. And then you come around to me, what do you do, Alejandro? I say, I work in porn. All of a sudden, everybody's speaking in italics. Oh! I work in porn. And that was exciting. But then, like, once you start talking about pornography, the conversation doesn't get more wholesome from there. It gets worse. Then it just gets, you know, you start talking about porn, you start talking about sex, you start talking about the things that you've seen on the internet, you know, and then people start getting grossed out and they start drifting away, they start drifting off. And eventually it's just me and the creepiest guy at the party and we're talking about salad. Google it. And then it gets to the point, like I've been at it so long that I feel like I look like a pornographer. Like I'm fat and I'm bald and I'm sweaty. All I'm missing is like a Hawaiian shirt and a cigar. Like, I'm gonna make you a star, kid. Oh. So, but it's okay because I found love. I'm in a relationship. I have a boyfriend. We've been together for a year and a half. That's 20 in dog years and 300 billion in straight people years. And you know, it's so amazing. Because, you know, we're totally different people. He's a Republican, and I'm a Democrat. His parents are white. My parents would not be safe in Arizona. You like that one. He's very well hung, and well, that's not important. The important thing is that we can learn a lot from each other. For example, you know, he taught me how to prepare a beef Wellington, and I showed him how to carve a thong out of an apple. He was impressed. All right, folks, thank you very much. My name is Alejandro Morales.
Alejandro.